The world capital of super yachts is Viareggio. It's a charming seaside town on Italy's west coast, full of builders of all types and sizes. But the biggest builder in town has to be Bonetti. Viareggio has been the historic home of this world-famous shipyard, and it sometimes seems impossible to meet a super yacht captain that has not spent at least some time in his career here. Despite the built-up, sometimes quite chaotic nature of the town, Bonetti have been able to develop an impressive production facility here, and they are unrivaled on the world scene for the breathtaking number of yachts they produce year in and year out. The Azimut Bonetti Group has in fact been the world's #1 yacht builder for 18 years now. Now you might think that I'm going a little bit over the top in describing this production facility as breathtaking. It's impressive, yes, it's big, yes, but breathtaking? Well, I use that word because this video is not about that production facility. This video is about a production facility that Bonetti have that remarkably is not as well known as the one they have in Viareggio. I'm here to tell you about the other one that they have down the road in Livorno. The scale of this facility is like nothing I have ever seen in the yacht building industry. Walking through the gates of Bonetti Livorno is like entering a kingdom of super yacht construction, a highly organized dominion dedicated entirely to the conception, development and realization of some of the planet's most impressive expressions of luxury living on the water. Here, an environment has been nurtured to allow naval architects, designers, mechanics, electricians, pipe workers all work together in a friction-free spirit of collaboration, united by the goal of producing excellence. The choice of Livorno as a venue for this City of Super Yachts was not left to chance. Not only was a sizable piece of land available right next to the ocean here, but it was also very close to Bonetti's hometown of Viareggio and, more importantly still, a rich culture in the building of some very sizable ships. The shipbuilding industry in Livorno actually goes back over 100 years, and the Bonetti facility includes original artifacts from the Orlando Brothers shipyard that was building ships such as the 125-meter-long ironclad Lepanto as far back as 1876. You just can't buy this kind of shipbuilding history that runs through the veins of the people of this city and now finds expression in the construction of luxury mega yachts and impressive jigger yachts. After nearly 25 years in the yachting industry, when I read the word jigger yacht, I tend to roll my eyes, expecting to see some ridiculous design the size of the Death Star that will never actually see the light of day. But when I read the word jigger yacht next to the name Bonetti, and in a shed the size of this, now that is really exciting. And this is the smallest of Bonetti's 3 jigger yacht sheds, each one capable of building luxury yachts of over 100 meters in length, and each one full to capacity. The production facility of Bonetti in Livorno includes not only 3 jigger yacht sheds, but also 4 mega yacht sheds, capable of building 8 yachts from 50 to 70 meters in length contemporaneously. This is a billion-dollar super yacht city with a head-spinning array of yachts of various sizes and designs, and in various stages of construction, so that even the docks are full of yachts in the water being sea trialled and fitted out with the final touches. Coming from a yacht building background, I can tell you that the timing of when a yacht leaves the shed and gets launched at the dock is absolutely critical. You see, the longer the yacht stays inside, the more efficient the process is. Workers can get easily on and off. They have their tools and they have their materials readily at hand. They're in a controlled environment with dust extractors that's not affected by the weather. It's all so much more efficient. However, certain systems can only be tested once the yacht has been launched because they need seawater to work. The engines, the generators, the air conditioning, you can't test them until the boat is in the water. Except at Bonetti, you can. Understanding the tangible benefits that it would bring to the quality of their products, Bonetti invested €1 million in an underground pipeline leading from the sea to the jigger yacht sheds so that those systems can be tested inside the safety of a controlled environment, allowing the yacht to be at such an advanced stage by the time it hits the water that all that's left is to start the engines and to sea trial. But that's just one of the innovative industrial approaches that the company have taken to allow them to grow in their production capacity. This is the beating heart of Benetti's Livorno facility, a collection of highly talented individuals whose sole purpose is to turn a yacht buyer's dreams into reality. This may seem like a glib expression taken directly from a page of advertising in Boat International, but remember that the yachts built in this facility are fully custom builds. So in most cases, a team of specialists has to literally take a project from an idea on a piece of paper through to a workable design with executive drawings and onto cut and painted steel with bespoke furnishings and an engineering package that will guarantee high levels of performance and seakeeping ability. Bonetti have done everything they can possibly think of to make this complex and challenging procedure easier and more achievable, including dedicating areas of the super yacht facility to key suppliers so that they can have offices and materials here. With just about every other builder I can think of, suppliers have to drive in and out of a shipyard with their materials and with workers, returning to the yard time and time again as the project develops. By providing them with premises within the walls of this super yacht city, they make their jobs so much easier, and as a result, the finished yacht can be built in a more efficient manner. As a further tribute to Benetti's industrial approach to super yacht building, they recently appointed Franco Fusignani as their Chief Executive Officer. With 45 years of work at the mighty Fiat automobile company, he knows a thing or two about managing large production facilities. There's a real sense of momentum here at Bonetti. They have a new CEO, they have a new Chief Commercial Officer, and they have a new country manager for the Americas. Actually, when I first came here to make notes for this video, I sat down with Signor Fusignani, the CEO, and it was absolutely fascinating listening to him talk about how a company the size of Bonetti uses truly industrial methods whilst retaining the need for skilled craftsmen, so that each super yacht that they build is totally different from the other. He explained to me that you can divide the suppliers for a super yacht into 25 different categories. So you have electricians, plumbers, metal workers, cabinetry makers, and so on. Bonetti then have what they call a vendor rating table for each one of those categories. So if you supply electrical services for Bonetti, for example, you may be one of 6 or 7 different companies that all supply that same service. The vendor rating table will mark you according to the quality of your work, the technology that you use, how cooperative you are, because things don't always go as planned. So how have you cooperated to be able to get the job done? Price, of course, is also taken into account, but so is your ability to deliver on time and as well your financial position. According to your position on that vendor rating table, you'll be selected to apply for specific projects. Now, Bonetti don't want to overload one supplier over another. What they do want is to select a supplier who can get the job done quickly efficiently and of course on time. So as a supplier of electrical services, for example, you'll be very motivated to make sure you're high enough on that vendor rating table to be selected. And Bonetti on their side, they're very keen to work with you and to work with your company, because what they need is an efficient workforce to get the job done. The way that businesses grow in size has always absolutely fascinated me, and I have nothing but the greatest of respect for the way that Bonetti have industrialized a business that actually depends largely upon lots of craftsmen of all different kinds. It's difficult to convey in just one video exactly what that means in a practical sense. To do that, you'd really need a case study, maybe of a yacht owner who put Bonetti to the test in his requests and his requirements, maybe a yacht owner who'd had lots of vessels before and knew exactly what it was that he wanted. Maybe a yacht owner who commissioned a yacht like Spectre.